You are seeing this very thing on your screen. Amazing image because it as well. There's an eyelid stuck in the mouth which eats fish like this, but it comes from the mouth of the well. How did the fish actually come into focus? She was about to eat this well, and as soon as he dived to catch the fish, only then well has also come, and this brother's feast is the last. How did France become the number 4 feast? A normal guy mounts because of his wife can climb Everest, I mean really, but you might be thinking that on Mount Everest, climbing is deadly, so how can one do it? The world could actually be amazing. Because of the longest wedding dress of these 8 is more than 1 kilometer long, and Mount the height of Everest is also this much, so if this hang the dress down from Mount Everest, so that guy can climb by holding it, although this is practically impossible. In theory this may be possible to some extent. That's why I told you so in the beginning. And like the name of this dress was World, by the way, there is a record and its name is also World. Can't your friend make it on record? There are some sciences in the body that you probably. Such sciences make us special from others. Only among geniuses is the first genius. People sleep a lot, and this. The best example is Einstein and Nikola Tesla, but according to this theory, all you need is 20 minutes. This is not to reset your brain that you stay in bed the whole day. Are you be a funny person? Because according to a study, the IQ of comedians is higher than that of normal humans. Increases due to which their creativity grows, and you must have seen comedians. That means they give very smart replies that sometimes reply out of the box. If given, then it simply means this: that their IQ is slightly lower than that of normal people. Being intelligent is too much. Will take you far in life, but this is the worst thing about being intelligent. That you have to live alone, because intelligent people always strive for a perfect person. Keep searching, and if you force them, then they will get hurt also. If you are very messy and tangled, if yes, then you too can be a genius, because studies found that students who lived well and students whose belongings remained scattered. The room was scattered, his ideas were creative compared to those who were lived at these points. You can also check, for which you just have to look at your hand thumb. If you have this half moon on your hand, then understand. Look, you are a genius. I know from your studies. It hasn't worked, but there are a lot of YouTube videos like this. There are those who say so, but there is no proof of this. There is no evidence, and a lot of people has linked to intelligence, like China. I call it good health, energy, and good sign of immunity is considered number 2. These are cheap copies of some famous brands. You will really laugh after seeing them. Like, look at this polo shirt, because a man on a horse in the original polo. It happens, but in this copy the horse is a human being, seeing which some match new by. I remember the painting. Next one is on the second. Products that hold all your childhood memories can spoil, because Lion King, it was everyone's favorite movie, but now it's cheap. Look at the copy called The Lion Thing, in which this is a human lion, and by making it the company. I don't understand what you want to do. Next, have you ever wondered what Pikachu, and what would it be like if Simpson is mixed in? It will be visible. You may not be able to think, but there are some very creative people who it has been crossed over, which you can also see how it would be when someone from Hollywood came to you. You definitely stole the idea from Breaking Bad. You must have seen it. If not, then you must have heard the name. Like copied from shop. And do you know that PS6 has been launched in the market? But this is Sonny's brother's cousin's son. His brother's sister's husband's daughter's company Sonny has made it look like Sonny. I feel like it was 1920. Number 1 is you. The Rouge products and things you use. There are some of his secrets which you don't know till date. Didn't know. Do you know about beer? To dilute the shape on the bottles. There's a huge region where some people like beer. Those who drink it would know that beer is enough. It takes time to drink, hence the heat of the hands. To prevent the beer from melting, spread it thinly on top. Is made so that it can be caught from there. Go, and heat transfer should not happen inside, brother. I don't drink, I'm just telling you. Do you know? If there was not a small hole in the window, you cannot travel by plane, because the plane too much air pressure to blow is important, and this small hole. Not only this, it maintains the pressure. When it is cold, these holes cause fog to accumulate on the window. Does not allow you to see such spectacular views. Do you know on the roadside? Small lights can be seen in. Those who work to show the road, but if you pay attention, it is slightly raised, like if someone sleeps, the car vibrates. You probably know that the driver will get up due to this. Like you all know how much. It's hot, but I want you to feel cold. Let me remind you, do you know your hat? Why is there this little papa on top? Well, now it just looks cute, but long ago there was a normal plain hat, but when people living on ships wore them, was in the basement in his cell calling. Kept colliding to avoid he had used this device USB AAP. Everyone must have seen it but that. The mark is made, but can you? Do you know why this actually happens? Very good for laptop users. Important because without seeing the hole. Do not plug in, but with this sign, they get to know which side is on top. Keep it without headache. Brother, you should know about this if it becomes US.